Jon Doust.
Yes.
This book you've written, Boy on a Wire.
Yeah.
Why did you write it?
I did write it, by the way.
I believe you. Don't worry. Why did you write it? What was your motivation?
The motivation was, I guess, to reveal. I've not read a book about boarding school life in Australia that was realistic.
Okay.
You know, they say, every writer, almost every writer, that he or she has a book that they have to write before they can write a book. It's a book that's lying within them that they must get out of their system before they can settle down and... This is the book I had to write.
Okay. Right.
And also, of course, because boarding school had such an impact on me, and the life, and there are a number of things that I wanted to explore in the book, depression, for example, bullying, fathers and sons relationships, what it's like to go through that transition period,
Right.
the rites of passage for a young boy entering manhood, and of course heavy metal poisoning.
Right.
Which is a big issue at the moment, and was not a big issue when I was a boy, but had its impact on many kids. And
Right.
it certainly had its impact on me.
Yeah. So how long did it take you?
34 years.
So it took a long time writing the book you had to write.
Yeah, no, 5. Took 5. I wrote it first of all as a kid's book, a little kiddie wiki book, you know, with nice little things and little, you know, and soft pillows and ice cream.
Doust!
And I thought, no, that's not what it was like. It was not. It was raw. It was hard. It was fierce. It was people punching each other and someone bleeding and fighting. And so I had to rewrite it.
Yeah.
Give it.
Yeah.
Probably rewrote it 5 times over the 5 years.
That's one of the things I liked about the book. It was very raw and uncompromising and real.
Oh, you've read it?
I did.
Did you like it?
I thought it was very good.
You thought it was very good?
Mm-hmm.
So very good or
Very good.
or just very good?
Very good.
So your copy will be arriving in the mail.
Okay.
It's a pleasure.
So, what was your boarding school experience like?
First couple of years, very adventurous. I quite enjoyed it. It was great to get out of the small country town, great to get away from mum and dad, and then the last couple of years kind of wore me out. And by then I was surfing. Jack surfs a bit, but I was a mad surfer. I was up at 3 o'clock in the morning, used to steal a bike from the house next door, ride like hell to the beach, surf, come to school, sleep all through school, all day. Mastered the art of sleeping in class like this.
Looked mildly like you were concentrating.
I'll do this and you yell out, Doust.
5! This is history, Doust. The wrong answer. And how much of this character, Jack from Boy on a Wire, is you? How much have you based him on yourself?
He's a lot like me, but he's a very narrow version of a narrow version of me.
Right.
He's confined to 253 pages.
That narrow.
He's that narrow. And I think in many ways he's a sadder version of me, but at the same time a more idealised version of me.
Right.
So he's an interesting, complicated character. In many ways he's more complicated than me, and in other ways not as complicated.
Right.
As I was.
There's only so much complication you can fit into 250 pages.
Good point. If you get 120 boys and you stick them all in a big house together, there's going to be, you can't escape it. There'll be lots of pushing and shoving and towel flicking and there'll be lots of violence. And in those days, every day there was something, some kind of bullying type activity.
Right.
And also from the masters, of course. There was a lot of institutionalised bullying.
Right.
And a lot of insensitivity.
Right. I can imagine.
And of course there was a system. The system was not designed for people like Jack.
Right.
Or me.